Hello everyone, welcome back to Beyond Diary. Today I came with this beautiful mesh top pattern. This is so easy to make. All you need your measurements and a beautiful yarn. So here I'm using this beautiful yarn from Circulo brand, and the recommended hook sizes are written here. It's 2.5 to 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, but I'm going to make this with a bigger size hook, so I choose 4 millimeter crochet hook. But you can make your top with any kind of yarn with a suitable hook size. Okay, now let's get started with a slip knot and make chains till your chest measurement comes, and this chain should be in multiples of 8. I needed my top to be more baggy, so I made chains to oversized one, and here I made 128 chains. Now let's start the first round. For that, skip 5 chain spaces and insert the hook from the 6th chain and make a double crochet. So this 5 chain spaces counting as a chain 1 space and then a double crochet and again a chain 1 space. Okay, now from here work chain 1 and then skip 1 chain space from the base and into the next one make a double crochet. Okay, here you can see we have 3 double crochets and 1 chain in between of that double crochet. So now let's mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. So here you can see we have 5 chains, so skip this first one. This is the chain 1 space from the base, and this chain 3 is our double crochet. So I'm gonna mark my stitch marker on to the 4th chain. You can see we have 1 chain space remain, that is our chain 1 space. So this is the first set of our pattern. Okay, now from here make chain 3. Now skip 3 chain spaces from the foundation row and into the 4th one make a double crochet. After making this double crochet, make chain 1 and then skip 1 chain space from the foundation row and into the next one make a double crochet, and again make 1 chain and skip 1 chain space and into the next one make a double crochet. So we made our second set of this pattern. Now again from here make chain 3 and skip 3 chain spaces from the foundation chains and into the 4th one make a double crochet, and again make chain 1 and skip 1 chain space and into the next one make a double crochet, and again make chain 1 and skip 1 chain space and into the next one make another double crochet. So here we made our third set of this pattern. So you can see we have like 3 double crochets in sets, so all you have to do is just continue the same pattern all over to the end. So after making this set, make 3 chains and go to the 4th chain and make this 3 double crochet set again. So continue this pattern all over to the end and let's meet at there. Okay, you can see I completed till the end and this is how it looks like. Now let's start the second round. For that, turn your work like this, and now I'm going to make an alternative turning chain instead of chain 3. So into the very first chain space here, I'm going to work 1 single crochet, and after this single crochet I'm going to insert the hook from this second loop of this single crochet here and work another single crochet top of this single crochet like this. So here we made an alternative turning chain, and this is counting as our first double crochet. Now from here work chain 1, skip that chain 1 space and go to the next chain space, which is top of this double crochet, and make 1 double crochet. Again from here work 1 chain and skip 1 chain space and go to the next double crochet space here, top of double crochet, work another double crochet. Okay, you can see we made 1 set of these 3 double crochets. So now from here work chain 3. So after working this chain 3, go to the next set here. So skip that 3 chain spaces and top of this double crochet work a double crochet. After this double crochet, make 1 chain and skip 1 chain space and into the next chain space, which is top of this double crochet, work another double crochet. Again work 1 chain and skip 1 chain space and into the next chain space work a double crochet. So here you can see basically we are doing the same thing on this round also. So now from here work chain 3 and go to the next set and continue the same pattern. Work 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain space and into the next one work another double crochet. Again work chain 1 and then top of the next double crochet work another double crochet. So all you have to do is just continue the same pattern all around till the end. Okay, you can see I reached the end of this round. Now last work one chain and then skip one chain space and into the next chain space. So here we already marked with a stitch marker. So into that space work the last double crochet. So here we completed our second round and this is how it looks like. Now let's start the third round. For that, turn your work and start with an alternative turning chain. So insert the hook from the very first chain space here and make a single crochet. And after this single crochet, insert the hook from the second loop of that single crochet. Here you can see we have two loops here, so insert the hook from the second loop and make another single crochet top of that single crochet. So this is an alternative turning chain. So this is counting as a double crochet as I told you before. So now work chain one and then skip one chain space and into the next one, which is top of the next double crochet, work a double crochet. Again work chain one and then skip one chain space and into the next chain space, top of this double crochet, work a double crochet. So in this round also we're doing the same. So continue this pattern all over to the end, and after doing this round all you have to do is just continue this pattern again and again till your length comes, your top's length comes. So you can make this for your crop top size, or you can make till the hip measurement. So I'm gonna do till my hip measurements. Okay, you can see I made 48 rows here. This is my front panel. After making many rows till your desired length, I'm going to make a border. It's a double crochet border. So after the last row, turn your work and start with an alternative turning chain. So this is counting as our first double crochet. Now go to the next chain space here and work one double crochet. So I'm going to insert through that chain space and work one double crochet. Now into the next chain space, which is top of this double crochet, work one double crochet. Again into the next chain space, work one double crochet. After working this double crochet, go to the next top of double crochet and work another double crochet. So here we reach this chain 3 space. So insert the hook from that each chain spaces and work double crochets. So you should work one double crochet in each 3 chain spaces. So after working these 3 double crochets, go to the next set. So into the next top of double crochet, work a double crochet and continue work one double crochet in each chain spaces till the end of this round. Okay, you can see I finished this border and this is how it looks like. Now last, work chain 1 and then cut off the yarn. Now from here all you need to do is just continue making same like this another panel, which is back panel. And for the back panel I'm going to do extra 4 rows, so it will be 52 rows. Okay, here I completed my back panel and this is how it looks like. Here you can see I made extra 4 rows, 1 2 3 4. So after these 4 rows I made the border for the 5th row. So after made this both panels, we're going to join the both panels together. So this is my back panel and I'm taking my front panel and keep them right side facing together. Now we're going to keep an open for the neck and we're going to join the shoulders. So here I mark with stitch marker, which is my neck opening. So here I kept around 6 sets of this pattern, but you can make any size you want. This is the shoulder. So now we're going to sew it. After sew this shoulder, go to the next shoulder part here and sew it also. Let's see how to sew this. So take the same color yarn and the needle, and I'm gonna insert the needle through this corner. Once you start from this corner, we're going to put a knot here. So it will be nice and tight. Now let's start to sew it. So insert through all the chain spaces and we're going to sew it together. Insert the needle through in each chain spaces from both panels and sew it till the stitch marker space. After attach this shoulder, go to the next shoulder and attach this side also. Okay, here I completed joining this shoulder part. Now I'm gonna sew the sides. So I'm gonna keep a little bit open for the armhole and then sew it. Use the same method to join these sides also. While I'm joining the sides, I'm gonna keep a little bit open from the slit, like slipped opening. But this is totally optional, or otherwise you can join till the end. Okay, here I completed joining the shoulders and the sides, and this is how it looks like. So this is my neck opening and here the shoulders. So for the armhole I kept 8 inches for the opening, but you can make any size you want. So here you can see at the end I kept a small open from the slit. This is how it looks like. Okay, now we done the body part. Now let's work the sleeve part. To start the sleeve part, take the same color yarn and make a slip knot. Now I'm gonna insert the hook from this part here. You can see on this armpit area. So insert the hook from this chain space, which is the down corner of this joining. So insert the hook from this chain space and make a slip stitch. Now from here work chain 4, and this chain 4 counting as a double crochet and a chain 1 space. Now from this front panel, this side, you can see a double crochet. So skip those chain spaces and go to this double crochet space here, and we're going to work a double crochet like this. So now again work 1 chain and go to the next double crochet space here, this place, and make a double crochet. So here we made 1 set. Now from here work chain 3. After working this chain 3, again we're going to make the next set to this double crochet spaces. So here you can see skip all of these chains and we're going to work into these 3 double crochets. So work first double crochet to this double crochet space, work chain 1 and then skip that gap and then go to this space and work another double crochet. Again work chain 1 and then skip that gap and go to the double crochet space here and make another double crochet. So here we made our second set. Now from here work chain 3 and go to the next space, which is the double crochet spaces, and make the third set. So like this you have to continue all around the armhole part, and let's meet at there. Okay, here we reached the end of this round. Now last work chain 3 and then we're going to join the round. So insert the hook from the third chain from that first chain 4 here and work a slip stitch. So here we made our first round of the sleeve, and this is how it looks like. Now let's start the second round. For that work chain 4 and this chain 4 counting as a first double crochet and a chain 1 space. Now skip 1 chain space and into the next chain space, which is top of the double crochet, make a double crochet and work chain 1 and then skip 1 chain space and go to the next one and work a double crochet. So this sleeve part also the same pattern, we're going to do the same double crochet sets all around. So all you have to do is just continue same pattern many rows till your desired length of your sleeve comes, and then at the end we're going to do the same double crochet border to the sleeves also. Okay, here I completed sleeve part and this is how it looks like. You can see at the end I made a double crochet border same like this body part. So I did the same exact thing to the other sleeve also here, and this is how it looks like. So here we done our beautiful mesh top, but don't forget to block your project. It's very important to block. If you block only, you will get a nice and neat finishing to your project. So that's for today's video. I hope you like this video. If you like, give a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. See you soon with another beautiful tutorial. Until that, take care. Bye bye.